Hi everyone! For those of you who don't know, the Psp Go can actually connect to a PS3 controller. Now this is fun to do, but you'll need 5 things. You'll need a PS3, the Psp Go, the PS3 controller, and 2 USB cords. The one that came with your Go, and one that just you have lying around. So, why don't we I'm just going to show you how to do that, because people might be intimidated by it or something, and you know, it's not that intimidating. But I need to stress something before we do this. That you do need a PS3.
Well, my PC has 2 USB ports.
You need a PS3.
My 360 has 2 USB ports. Maybe I can just...
You need a PS3. And that's it. I mean, I can't be any clearer than that. They might do something in the future where you can probably link it up so that you don't need a PS3. But for now, you're going to need one. So if you have a friend who has it, just ask them. Maybe rent a PS3. I'm not sure if there are any more options. Buy a PS3. And I recommend one. They're awesome. But that's it. So, why don't I show you how to do that and you can have fun. Right, so we have everything here. We have the Psp Go, which I cannot stress enough that you need the Psp Go. A PSP Fat won't work. A PSP 2000 won't work, nor will a PSP 3000. You need the Psp Go. The Bluetooth chip is something that is physically in here. It's not something they could just get a firmware update and every PSP would have Bluetooth capability. It doesn't work that way. This is what you need. Psp Go! Don't forget it! Next is the Ps3 Controller. I have a white one that doesn't change anything about anything. I have a black one over here. Oh, I think it sounds broken. I have a black one too, but we're going to use the white one because I like white. Is there any difference between the two? No, just the color. We have our USB cable, the one that goes to the Ps3 controller. And it can work with most USB-enabled devices. This is where it gets interesting. This is the USB cable for the Psp Go. There is no other cable like it. There is just this one, because it only has the output here. There is no other output for it, other than the headphone jack, but you only put headphones in there. This one is there. Now, we need another thing, the PS3. So let's go over there and take all our stuff. Alright, let's do this simply as I can. I'm just going to insert the Ps3 controller USB in the one port. It doesn't matter which port you put it in. It could be first, second, fourth, third. I know some of you have those options. I don't. The newer PS3s will have only two USB ports. So that's in there. We'll take the USB port for the Psp Go and put that in inside. I might have said port there. Alright, so we have both of our outputs here. And both of our stuff. Well, things here. Hardware. So now you're going to turn on your PS3. And you don't even need to turn on your TV for this, because you just need the PS3's magic working abilities with the two. Just syncing them up. You don't even need that. You don't even need the TV on. Screw the TV. You're going to turn on your Psp Go, which mine opens when, well, mine turns on when I open it. And you're going to go to the Bluetooth device settings. You're going to enter there. You're going to see the first option up here, Bluetooth connection. You want to put it so that it's on. You will then come to register Bluetooth devices. You will go to register new device. And you will go to register a PS3 system controller. Hit X. It'll tell you what you need. You hit OK. So let's connect this to the Go now. Alright, so that's connected, and now we're going to connect the PS3 controller to its port. Too hard to film. You'll see that they're both connected. And the Psp Go will give you instructions for this if you get a little lost. Okay, and that's it. Now we just need to disconnect the cables. So we'll do that. go. Register complete. You'll open it, hit circle, and now you can control it with your remote. You could still control it with your PSP Go too, but I find the remote to be much nicer. Some things you'll want to know. Some things you just need to know, actually. This only works with the configuration that's on here, so the analog stick won't work here for the moving, neither does it on the go, and this is non-existent to it. What else? L1 and L2 are both L on here, since there is no like other thing. Same thing with R. And there you go. You can do whatever you want. You're registered. Some things you might want to keep in mind is charging the PS3 controller. If you don't have a PS3 and don't intend on buying one, then I'd get one of those AV chargers. They're like 20 bucks, which can be expensive, but you gotta charge somehow. I know that you can. Actually, no, I don't recommend that. I would just connect it to your computer to charge it, because you can do that. You might have to install drivers, though. I'm not 100% sure on that. Someone will be. And that works when it's close to. So you can play all your games with this. It improves your gameplay, I think. At least mine. And you can turn your PS3 off. There it goes. And that's it. That's all you need. Follow those steps and you can have magic here too. Although I have to admit it is kind of like odd to be using a controller to play something this small. If you could just make that bigger. The cables. They should have cables. They have cables. But that's another video. Stay tuned.